Welcome back to Indian Trace. I'm going to try to make a series of videos, which means that each and every one will not be too long. I haven't made videos in months and months and months. Some people out there have taken a break from posting things in the Artifact as much, but I know all the Artifact lovers are still out there. This is the top of 7 layers of safe storage for me. Now, there's one thing that's out of place in this picture, and it's this bin right there. It's because I shifted it over here just randomly, just following my heart with some of these things that I myself haven't even seen for 1-2 years. So I know many out there who are pass by, come and go, haven't either. But I just grabbed one out of there because it was the quartz that I had that is flavored with orange and pink. And I guess you would say some. Now, all the quartz around here, of course, is translucent. I won't hold it up, but as the artifact itself speaks loudest for itself, we've learned that from channels like Point 365 and some of the others. I have decided I might let that happen with a handful of these videos. It's interesting how we can learn so much from a lot of the other fellas that are posting out there, and some of the styles in which they post things, some of the things that we're going to do, and maybe some of the things we're not going to do, just based on the way we perceive it. That was found at the Cove probably 8-9 years ago. A lot of the points and pieces I choose to keep, lots of times I've found out there are personal reasons, whether they just strike your fancy and it's a style that you particularly like, or just a piece. Could be simple as can be. It might not be top of the hill to everybody, but you know how it is. These all have a certain place together because they're all colored in a certain way. Not getting the focus working real good. Many points on the back bevel are ground down to produce like a bevel on the back. It's not even working to come in. On the quartz, it doesn't come in real well. I hope everybody's had a happy new year and you're doing the best you can with a bunch of crap going on. I know many of you, probably like me, have never imagined having to stomach living in such a corrupt leadership cycle when it comes to our nation. Such a despicably arrogant, lackluster excuse for leadership at all. I can't even use the word. So it's just unfortunate. This piece was found at the Hawk, Site 5E. And that's been that problem has been pretty heavy on some people's hearts. Lots of patriots out there and people who absolutely love the United States of America, not because we've never made a mistake, not because we don't do things perfectly, but just because the ideal of self-reliance and freedom in the world, and the last fight for it seems to be happening right here. But New Hampshire's got it right. I don't think they got their politics right, but I know they have their state motto right, which is live free or die. Most people don't half believe that. It's found at the clay pot. And as you can see, a lot of these points that had their home in that one bin or what have you, far from being perfect, but I guarantee they are perfect food getters. This one is actually almost orange. It's hard to see. I don't know if our color's coming in. My red hands are deceiving many people in terms of the color that these are. This one has a lot of orange in it, tangerine type of color. It's just a phantom orange in it. The minerals. Oh my. Here's a piece from the jump off. But we've all been plugging around and seeing a lot of people still finding throughout the year, and some people really making an effort to produce videos and get them out there, whether it's Heartbreak Relic or Points 365 or... But I've seen, as you guys have all seen, some draw back. It's probably not that you're not looking to seek and save as much. It's just it could be that there's a lot out there that are just as disgusted as I am with the administration of YouTube, who have violated the Fourth and First Amendments in many of my friends' lives, deleting their channels completely with no violations except the expression of their politics or their religion, or them being an American, because that's really what it's about. Freedom of speech. If I don't like the way somebody's talking, then I just don't care to listen to them. You don't have to listen to anybody you don't want to, you know. But the fascism and censorship is disgusting. And I don't know one true American that can accept any of that as the concept of what this nation and this republic was founded on. Grieves the heart sometimes, but I haven't highlighted it as much lately at all. There are other ways to fight the war. Man, it's just not coming in. This quartz is tough when it comes to the red hands and trying to find out the real color of this stuff. It's found at Riverdale. Those colors are actually pinkish and almost copper, some of them, reddish. That point right there is from Whitestone, probably 7 years ago, 8 years ago. The stories these artifacts tell, separated by thousands and thousands of years. It's just good stuff, though. It's a Turkey Hill point. So around here, as you guys all know, this is to be found for those who want to get out there. And at the same time, there's a whole lot of rhyolite here and a lot of what I would call variated material like this. It's indigenous. It's found here in the ground. And there's different types of rhyolite as well, but there's this variated mixed material here. That's a rhyolite piece on the top, just a different kind of rhyolite. That could be too, but there's some other different materials here. That'll do it for now. Hope you find out there.